It's tough working a full-time job, part-time job, or maybe you just don't have time to keep up with all this gaming news. It feels like there is a new E3 style convention each week these days. Oh look, it's PAX North by Northwest. Oh, another Gamescom, which new exclusive footage just for one game that wasn't at E3? How did I miss this? Hey, I get it. It's a struggle to keep up with the ever-evolving world of gaming, especially if you have other things you have to attend to in life. That's why Gamers Among Us has a new Gamers Watchlist out just for you. We have a full list of games today that are sure to at least excite you over maybe one or two before they're released. In fact, by the time this video is out, most of these will have already been out. First, we're looking into Super Kirby Clash, which is totally not Nintendo's version of Dauntless. Next, we're looking at Gears 5, a long-awaited sequel in the Gears of War series. Next, we have Daemon X Machina, where, as the title explains, you're a demon machine. No, you can find out further in the video. Next, we have the highly anticipated Borderlands 3. I mean, guns have legs. Need we say more? And last, NHL 20. Wait, they made 20 of these? Well, hopefully it's got some new stuff. Hint. It does, and actually some of it's pretty cool. So let's jump right into all of these games. Our first game is already out as of September 4th, and that is Super Kirby Clash for the Nintendo Switch, made by HAL Laboratory and published by Nintendo. Recently, we had a Nintendo Direct, which gave all of us a bit of a surprise with the sudden release of this game. But not only that, it is free to play, or as they like to call it, free to start, which means you can start out free right now on your Switch till you reach a certain point in the game. Which for me is a great way to be able to tell if I want to get the game, or if I decide maybe I don't like it. Like most free-to-play games, this will come with a manner of, dare I say it, loot boxes? Both that are earned through gradual play and, of course, cash money. You need gem apples to buy all your gear, from weapons, armor, support items, and stickers. Your weapons and armor will require elemental fragments to purchase alongside gem apples. These can be earned during missions, unlike the gem apples. Of course, this will give your little character more power and defense, which is crucial when going solo, or even with friends. At this time, if you start the game, you'll not need to spend any money to progress and enjoy the game. It will, like most free-to-play games, take more time to progress. Our next game is Gears 5, developed by the Coalition, set to be released September 6th with the Game Pass from Xbox. But by the time you're watching this, it'll have come out fully on September 10th for the Xbox One and Microsoft Windows PCs. This game is actually the 6th in the series besides what the name or the title tells you. If you haven't heard of this game, since it has had several years since the last installment, Gears is a third-person shooter video game that explores a world ravaged by the Swarm. What makes this game stand out over the other games in the series is 5 game modes on launch. You have the normal campaign, which is awesome that they stuck with the solo gameplay for those of us who still like a good story to the world instead of just all out shooting each other. Also, if you don't want to take this world on alone, you can do up to 3-player co-op online or split screen at home with friends. A new game mode called Escape. You have to outrun the bomb, outsmart the Swarm, and escape the Hive. Escape is a new, aggressive, high-stakes co-op mode featuring a 3-player suicide squad that must work together to take out the enemy hives from within. Then the next mode is Versus, which is the typical multiplayer style match. May the best team win, as you rack up points and then trade up for superior weapons and arcade. This mode provides a frenetic playlist built for that jump-in, over-the-top fun. Plus, this mode will have tons of different game types, like with new and classic maps that will be sure to be fun for casual players up to the pro level. The 4th game mode is called The Horde. Here you and 4 friends can endure waves of ever stronger enemies and bosses, surviving using new hero abilities, building defenses, collecting power, leveling your skills, and working as a team. This mode, personally to me and the Escape, look like a ton of fun to play with friends as you try to survive. But wait, we did say there were 5 modes, right? The 5th is not forgotten as the Map Builder mode. You can create your own custom Escape Hive maps and experiences to share with, and of course, be that evil genius to torment, of of course challenge your friends. This game has already come out since this review and it's already gaining a ton of highly rated reviews. So gather your crew or take it solo as you try to save the world. Next on our list is the upcoming third-person shooter action game developed and published by Marvelous for the Nintendo Switch on September 13th, 2019. This game is Daemon X Machina, set in a world where the moon is torn apart, the sky bled red with light, and ushered in an apocalyptic new age. You survive as a mercenary by fighting for your life. You can defend Earth through high-speed combat against corrupted robots and a series of missions from the cockpit of your mech Arsenal. Arsenal has a vast array of weapons and parts you can obtain from downed enemies and swap them on the fly to better suit your strategy against those threats. Use the environment as your ally. Collect and use what is called femto energy on the field to boost your stats and create powerful mirages or wield objects like cars, street signs as melee weapons and projectiles. I know, in my lifetime I have thought it would be cool to throw a car, and now you can. For even more power, upgrade your physical combat abilities and learn new skills through body modification. It isn't all about the mech though, as you can eject from the arsenal to fight on foot using special weapons and abilities. Play with up to 3 other people in a co-op online mode. It's a different take than what we just talked about in Gears, but still looks like a fun, challenging game. I can't wait to try out the mech and crush some enemies. The next upcoming game is an action role-playing first-person shooter game that is a sequel to Borderlands 2, which came out in 2012. That's right, our next game on this list is Borderlands 3. It has been long awaited to come out, and we are all excited to get our hands on the game. This game will be released September 13th, 2019, developed by Gearbox Software and published by 2K Games for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Google Stadia, wait, that's new, and of course, Windows PCs. In case you've been in a cave the past year, you wouldn't know about the high-class drama that's been over the exclusivity of this game going straight to the Epic Store and will not be available for Steam for another year. Conflicts aside, this game looks to bring out the epic story with goofy dialogue and weird shell-shaded graphics that have become Borderlands style. What's different with the third installment? Well, glad you asked. Of course, like all the other Borderlands, there will be a ton of variety for your weapons. Want a gun that shoots self-propelling bullet shields? Got it. Rifles that spawn fire-spewing volcanoes? Oh, they got that too. If you have seen the preview, then you even have guns that grow legs and chase down enemies while hurling verbal insults. So yeah, this sounds like at least this part will be an enjoyable experience. To add more variety, there are 4 new Vault Hunters, each with a customizable tech tree. You have Mose, a gunner who can digistruct and pilot a mech. Amara is a siren who can summon and smash enemies with ethereal fist. Fleck, the one I'm excited for, who is a beastmaster whose pets prey upon bandits. And Zane, an operative who uses gadgets to cause chaos on the battlefield. On the other end, the enemies are going to be more crazy and of course more intense. You'll see the typical psychos, skags, and super badasses of all shapes and sizes who will do whatever they can to stop you. They will be smart enough to seek cover, support each other, and coordinate their attacks, so be on the lookout as the AI has been improved for this game. In an exciting change, you will not be stuck on one world this go around. You will venture to other new worlds beyond Pandora, each featuring unique environments to explore and of course enemies to destroy. Find arid, hostile deserts, battle through war-torn cities, navigate through deadly bayous, and more. As you can see, there's plenty of new weapons, enemies, units to play, and worlds to explore on this venture. Hopefully the wacky story plays out well, and of course, like the previous Borderlands, take your friends along with you for the ride to enjoy that experience together. Slashing into our last game on the list, we have NHL 20, which is developed by EA Vancouver and published by EA Sports. It's in the game. It's on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and September 13th, 2019. NHL 20, huh? I know. What can you do that's different from NHL 19 except for a new roster of players? Well, actually, NHL 20 has a ton of new content that we're actually sure you're going to enjoy. First, there are new ways to play with friends, a new competitive mode called Eliminator, inspired by none other than the Battle Royale games. Compete in NHL 1s and NHL 3s that pits 81 players against each other in a survival tournament. Another new addition is the Outdoor Free-For-All mode, allowing you and a friend to select from an elite roster of NHL players with unique playstyles and compete on 8 different outdoor ponds. We aren't done. as there is also RPM Tech powered gameplay, allowing for that authentic feel as you have 45 new contextual short animations making it super lifelike. Plus, RPM allows for more speed, giving you quicker passes, shots, and pacing. In addition to the RPM tech, the goaltenders have new AI featuring full offensive threat analysts, allowing goalies to read that positioning and threat level of every attack before defending. So, expecting a challenge there? Oh, what's that? Another thing? Sure, this time we see a new generation of hockey broadcasting as play-by-play and color commentary has been overhauled to better immerse you into the game. There will also be a Hockey Ultimate Team which introduces new ways to play squad battles to compete and earn big rewards. But wait, there's more?
How can you be more?
You asked.
Geez, Grizzly, this game already has a ton of new features. We get it. Somehow a sports game gets new things each year.
Well, you're right. This game comes back with the Shell Challenges, spelled CHEL, which are weekly in-game events across all the modes, allowing you to unlock customization rewards, character XP, and more. There, I'm done. That's it. That's all the features we know about at this time for NHL 20 that will be coming out. Hopefully, that's enough to satiate those wanting a different kind of sports experience. Thank you for tuning in to our Gamers Watchlist video. Hopefully you found a game from this video you are eager to play. Did you enjoy the video? Make sure to let us know by leaving a like and a comment below on what you enjoyed. Maybe you want to recommend a video for us to look into. You have a favorite game you want someone to review, or you just really like a certain aspect of a game, or even just a game series you really enjoyed. Make sure to let us know. If you'd like to reach us outside of YouTube, you can view our website at gamersamongus.com, where we'll have all our previous videos, articles, and our contact information. If you prefer other means of contacting us, check out our information in the video below. We have Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon set up. This is the Still Grizzly signing off, hoping you have good luck with all your future games.